Hey Nexus 5 community, welcome to What's What on Wednesday. Now, I did a brief overview of the Spigen Slim Armor case for the white and black Nexus 5 yesterday, but I've had some additional requests and questions on the black one, so I'll show you the black one today. There's also been some rumblings on Amazon and some other sites about the button sort of ghosting in the sense of pushing or being easily pushed on the power and volume rocker. And then there's some questions about screen protectors and whatnot. So why don't we dive in a little bit closer on this case, and you can develop your own opinion again or further or whatever it is. But what I will say to you is that I don't use things that don't work for me. Now, whether I just, made the investment and I can't get my money back, I'll eat the cost and just get something that works for me, or I'll send it back, whatever I have to do. But so far this case has been great. But let's take a closer look. Okay, so we've got the Spigen Slim Armor case off the Nexus 5. Yesterday's video featured both phones, except I hung out more with the white Nexus 5. That's my wife's phone, and I knew she was leaving soon, so I had to do the quick shot, or the quick video rather. So we're going to be hanging out with the black Nexus 5 and answer a couple of questions or concerns. Now, again, LG has done a fantastic job. The fit and finish on this device is amazing. The ceramic buttons are easy to push, very easy to push. I don't feel like you have to slam these buttons or hammer them at all. Now, I realize when it comes to the ghosting of the buttons and the buttons being pushed, I'll run through all that. I've got a lock screen, but keep in mind, if I hold that power button, it will power off. So I haven't had any of those issues. I don't wear skinny jeans, but I don't wear baggy pants. I haven't had any issues with the phone turning off. And I even went for a run this morning and kept it in a very tight pocket and no issues there. But let's dive in a little bit closer on the case. All right, so the softer TPU component here, or piece rather, of the case, it's easier to slip the phone in than as opposed to having both pieces on. Don't do that. So as you can see, you will see, it's soft here and not as soft, a little thicker here on the ends, but again, that's for the shock absorbance. So if it hits here, hits on a corner, or hits here, I think they've done a great job here reinforcing the device. So no issues with the buttons putting the case on, except for when you put the polycarbonate back on. I recommend, at least this is what I've been doing, is starting on the volume rocker side and fitting it there. So everything's lining up. This is not the hardest case I've had to put on a device, but it's certainly not the easiest either. This power button rather is sticking up quite a bit. There is a chance that you will power the phone off when you put it on if you're not used to putting it on. I have been doing this quite a bit, so just to test it out. So there's a chance I could turn the phone off, but it looks as if I'm not going to. All right, so the case is now on, and as you did see, the power button did go on, but that's not what we're talking about. That might happen. All right, so I'm gonna flick this power button quite a bit, and I'm flicking it hard. My fingernail actually hurts. So it's not turning on. It does work, see? It does work. Well, here, let's turn it back off. All right, and I'll do another test, don't worry. Let me go ahead and unlock the screen really quick. And of course, let me show you that the volume rocker does work. Let's see. I'm hitting that pretty hard. Again, this is just one test. Now here's what I did notice. If I lay the phone down like this, just if I lay it down, nothing, but if I push, yeah, it does mess with the volume like this. Now, when my screen has been unlocked and I've put it in my pants pocket, I haven't had any of those issues. I haven't felt the phone vibrating and haven't felt the volume, or heard the volume rather, go up and down. But if I push on it, yeah. And it is fairly easy to do. Let's go over here to the power button. All right, so just laying the phone down, nothing with the power button. Just a little, yeah, so there you go. I just tapped just a little bit on it and haven't had any, or it turned off. And of course, if I tap, it'll turn back on. But again, in a pocket, I haven't had any issues with it. And again, I'm flicking that pretty hard. But of course, you're not flicking things in your pocket. Maybe you are. I don't know. Now, now of course I hit that with my knuckle. But again, maybe you're not flicking things, but if it's in your pocket, there's a possibility that that could be a problem. Again, for me, it is not a problem. I haven't had any issues. If there are issues, I will update the community on that. So the device itself, or I'm sorry, the case itself does look metal from a distance. It does grab a few smudges and fingerprints and whatnot. You can see the Spigen logo here, and of course Slim Armor on the side. It's that matte black, which I love that finish. It's really great. The phone's fit and finish with the case, or without the case rather, feels great. I mean, again, LG's done a fantastic job. It adds a little bit of bulk. It really does, but not a ton. I've gotten used to the case. I don't have a screen protector on it. I don't feel the need for a screen protector on these edges. Of course, you're going to grab some dust and grime and things that we always do. If you're going for a screen protector, it's probably going to have to be fairly low profile, because I think this will start pushing up the screen protector, at least shoving dust and dirt in there. So your mileage may vary. Get a good screen protector, maybe have it put on professionally, or at least just find something higher quality. For me, I don't need that. The reason being is that when I sit it down like this, let's see if we can get a closer look on that. Okay, so when I set the device down like this, I feel like there's enough of a lift, just enough of a lift that it's not a problem. Now, of course, if there are rocks and stuff sticking up, yeah, it might grab the case, but for me, I don't feel the need for it. I feel like it's raised enough. So I think Spigen has got a quality product here. It does feel secure. It does feel like if I do drop the phone that it will be protected. I only use quality products. I don't really like the cheap stuff, so I like to invest in my technology and to protect it. Again, with the buttons, it's a possibility that it could be an issue for you. For me, it is not. You have to draw your own conclusions. That's what this video is for, to draw your own conclusions. I'm just giving you my opinion and hopefully running through a few things. Certainly hit me up with more questions, any comments you have, feedback or whatnot, and I'll continue to update you on the Nexus 5 as I get more swag or accessories and technology to go with this device. And as I get it and review it, I will put it up here and at least share it with the community. Anyway, continue to enjoy your Nexus device rather. And if you have a Slim Armor case and you like it, let us know. If you have a Slim Armor case and you don't like it, let us know. Anyway, thanks for watching, subscribe, share, and I'll hit you back at the next video.